And a good morning to you, rugby fans. Welcome to Silverbacks Park in Atlanta, Georgia. It is National Collegiate Rugby's Collegiate Rugby All-Stars Men's National Shield Challenge 2025. I am John Broker, joined by Chip Burnside. We'll have Liz and Twistle coming into the booth during the day for these great All-Star matchups. Fantastic first one to get us going. Defending champions, Great Lakes, taking on New England Independence White. Chip, great day of rugby we have coming ahead of us.
Yeah, it's a nice overcast day here in Atlanta. The rain has stopped. Hopefully the field isn't too slippery for these guys.
Yeah, hopefully the field's not too slippery. We're going to have a bit of rain this morning. Should clear up. Tomorrow should be nice. Get a cold front coming in earlier in the week, so we're going to miss that. But first matchup is going to be a ref by Danny O'Shea. He's going to have... Danny O'Shea and Chris Cower are going to be the ARs. We'll get to the referee's name in just a second. It's going to be Great Lakes, the Thunderbirds, coming from right to left on your screen in silver. And in white is New England Independence White. Good matchup. Teams from all over the place, just about ready to go.
Yeah, you've got your New England team there. They're mainly made up of guys from the universities of, looks like Connecticut, Massachusetts. The Great Lakes a little misleading, mainly from Ohio and West Virginia. Last I checked, the lake didn't extend all the way to West Virginia.
There is certainly a bit of geography going on. Players can play from kind of their home areas as well. We're going to get underway. It's going to be Jack Phillips to get us started. Jack Phillips, a senior out of University of Kentucky. Sam Anari, one of the coaches for this, also coaches at Kentucky. So good there. We're going to just have a clearing kick to get us started from Independence White. And they're going to go quick. That's Luca Mattassini. Mattassini is a senior from St. Thomas More, and on the run they want to play are the defending champions of Great Lakes. Pot of forwards just waiting for the ball right there. Taking it out is Jacob Easterling. Easterling to the ground outside the 22. Big Jared Monnier, fun player out of Kentucky, came over that one, but penalty against Great Lakes to get us started here. So penalty for the Independence White.
Yeah, just holding on a bit too long there, waiting for his guys to arrive, but a nice run there by Easterling. Looking to find touch here.
Yeah, touch finder coming from the Independence White. It's going to be their line out, first line out of the game. Now, Chip, these teams just kind of got together yesterday, so you got to expect a little bit of rustiness here. So we'll look for a pretty straightforward line out most likely. Matthew Bant to put this one in. Bant, a grad student out of Endicott. Ball goes up over the top there into the hands of Great Lakes. They switch that one back in to Clay Peters. Clay Peters takes it across just about to the 40-meter line, and it's Naven Couch. Takes that one in. Ball back in the hands, but another penalty against Great Lakes at the breakdown. Players with their hands in there, so fierce early work from New England White at the breakdown to turn these over.
Well, at least Great Lakes have got the ball. They're getting into contact. They must make it a few little discipline errors early on, but good to see them making good yards when they carry the ball.
Another touch finder there, not getting a ton of distance. Phillips. Pardon me, Jack Connolly, the grad student out of Boston College from Dundalk, Ireland, playing for Boston College. The Eagles down here playing with New England Independence White. Be another line out. First one over the top, wound up in the hands of Colby Seiler. But Bant to put this one in again. Bant gets it up in the air. Eamon Coffey, also Boston College, takes it down. They have a waiting pot of forwards. Liam Concannon takes that one in. Concannon, another player out of the Boston area, but out of UMass. Ball in and over. Penalty coming here from the referee.
Well, the referee's definitely warmed up this morning. He got out of bed at 6 o'clock, I reckon.
He's certainly ready to go. A few early whistles here on Great Lakes. So Great Lakes coaches, a bit of concern there. Sam Anari, John Fox out of St. Thomas More. We have Mike Geibel out of Wheeling, Max Hamilton out of Wheeling, and Sanders Slevitz out of Western Michigan.
That's a better touch finder this time, but the important thing last time, even though he didn't peel off a lot of yardage, was that he found touch. You don't want to make those early mistakes.
New England white ready to get us going here again. Bant certainly getting some work on his line-out throws. See if they can connect on this one. They got it up to Coffey, no problem. They're going with a 5-player line-out here. Ball up and into Coffey's hands again, but knocked down and chipped forward and back. It's going to be a knock-on at the line-out from New England white. So first scrum here, 2 Great Lakes. And Chip, these early games can be, these teams are really just kind of getting to know each other. So as the weekend goes on, they get a little bit cleaner, but a little choppy ball at the moment.
Yeah, we're 3 minutes in. It's one of these clocks that counts down, which is very confusing to a New Zealander.
Well, on our scorebug here on the graphics, brought to you all weekend on the Rugby Network, the score that's going up. You see Great Lakes in the back there.
Yeah, that one's collapsed, but the referee plays on.
And here come Great Lakes, the Thunderbirds. Go a starter play with some forward just wrapping around there. A little ball from Bautista St. Bonnet. St. Bonnet, a very talented player.
Yeah,
we have another penalty coming here. Very penalty heavy early, not rolling away on the Independence white. So Great Lakes an opportunity here. They're outside of their own half. Most likely they will go for the corner.
Yeah, just a feeling out period. Both teams just dusting off the cobwebs from their travel. When did these teams come in, John? Did they come in on Thursday?
At the earliest, really. So Thursday, a couple of training sessions yesterday, potentially. Ball to come in here from Clay Peters. Clay Peters out of Marion University. He's a senior from Avon, Indiana. They also going with a 5-player line-out. Magoshi Mashigo gives a conversation there, but they put the ball over the top there to Colby Seiler. Seiler gets the ball away and into contact. Another Marion University player. He's a first-year player. Little tip pass there in the middle of the field. Mike Mulea takes that one in. Quickly they go. Cameron Donlin gets it out there to Phillips. Nice break in the middle of the field. Good work there. Shows the ball. Does Niamunda, Alex Niamunda. But ball was thrown forward, so referee is going to bring it back. Just some early miscues, but some good endeavor here from this Great Lakes team.
Yeah, nice little move there. He definitely ran onto it with speed. And he was threatening, unfortunately, just a smidge forward.
Yeah, you saw that ball just go a little bit forward there from the throw. It looked like the Alex Niamunda pass went a little bit awry. A Wheeling University player, Mike Geibel, on the coaching staff here. NCR CRC Sevens champions last spring. A wonderful event will be coming up again in 2025.
Yeah, the New England scrum last time went to ground. I'd say it's pretty tricky to get some grip on this turf field with your sprigs.
Yeah, Silverback Stadium, an artificial turf stadium. A little better, so you don't have the puddles and mud from the rain.
Again, that New England scrum's under pressure.
Strong ball coming in. Independence get the penalty. Great Lakes penalized to the scrum. Players driving upwards, according to the referee.
Yeah, the Great Lakes captain's coming over a bit of clarification on that. I thought they had the upper hand on them for sure. The scrum, obviously, a bit of a dark art, and in my interpretation, having been a front rower back in the day, I think that the referees often don't fully understand everything that goes into a good scrum.
There's a few 1,000 pounds of force going back and forwards there. It can certainly be a little confusing, but the whites are going to benefit from it again. So Bant, another opportunity here at the line. Out of the back there, you see Braden Wallace. Braden Wallace, first-year player at Brown University, the NCR Division I 15s champion in the spring. That one a judge not straight by the referee. Scrummer line-out choice for Great Lakes. They're going to take the scrum, and with the power they've had, Chip, this is a good choice.
Well, the referee isn't actually making any mistakes. That was a forward pass before, and that one was clearly not straight. So kudos to the ref.
Ball to come in here from Great Lakes. Another attacking opportunity. Nearly made a wonderful line break just a minute ago. Just stymied by a forward pass. Little missed timing from these teams. The defending champions coming. Phillips looking for those runners. Bring it around back. They've got some players out wide if they can move it. Zubiri moves it out wide. They get it into the hands of Matasini. Matasini pushes it down. It winds up in touch just inside the 22. It is going to be a line out here for the Independence White deep in their own zone.
Yeah, a little bit of goose step action there by Matasini. And then he grubbed that into touch. It's going to be New England ball, but this is the first time that they've been in the red zone down here, Great Lakes. See if they can put this short line out under pressure. Now they've got in there 5 guys.
Up a go, New England White. Take that one out again, no problem. Dash Skura was going to bring that down. Referee call is going to give the line out here. You know, the law change coming in that if the defensive team in a line out doesn't lift, you can just, the ball doesn't have to be straight. Not being employed at the moment.
They're working out the play there. Phillips has communicated to Donlan.
Better attacking position here for the Great Lakes.
Great Lakes backline has good depth and width. They look quite sharp if they can get their plays off here.
Almost out to Phillips. See where the break play is. They go out the back again. They've got these 2 runners. Zubiri looking for it. Gets it wide. Do we have our first try coming?
Great tackle there.
Not done yet. The tackle comes in. Forwards piling through that one. That was Joseph I taking that ball. Ball is in and held up according to the referee. We're going to have a goal line dropout here from New England Independence White.
Yeah, nice play by Great Lakes. I like the way that they're getting the ball nice and wide. And yeah, that ball was clearly held up over the line. And that was I, correct?
Yes. So Independence spending a lot of time on their own 22 in these first 10 minutes. 20-minute halves here in this tournament. Couple games today. We wind up into the finals tomorrow. There's a Rising Stars division as well. We'll see their semifinals and finals tomorrow on Stadium Field. Field 1, Field 2 out here at Silverbacks Park. A lot of people watching these games as well. The ball comes down the side. It is Great Lakes with everything here. And again, miscue. Ball stays in. They are still alive.
Yeah, didn't go to hand, so no knock on there.
As Easterling takes it in, ball goes in behind. Phillips has it again. Phillips doing well, marshaling this offense, telling everybody what he wants. They're going to come back the opposite direction. Ball comes to Mulea. Mulea finds some space. Mulea gets the ball away, and Easterling is going to touch it down. Jacob Easterling, the senior from Aquinas College, is going to score the first try on Stadium Field, NCR All-Star Weekend.
Yeah, well worked little blindside move there. They came originally out to the open side and then doubled back in. There was Donlan. He got the ball out there, and it was a big run. He was always going to have to pass that, but Easterling out in that wide channel, waiting for the pass.
Mulea, a good job there. As you see, Phillips is going to line this one up. Phillips, all-conference player in the SCRC and NCR All-American. 2-time team MVP, a lot of accolades to his name. Is going to try to add 2 points for the Thunderbirds. Strikes it well. That one hangs up. Assistant referees are happy. We're at 7-0. It is going to be Great Lakes taking the lead.
Yeah, really nice kick there by Jack Phillips.
And just as they kick up New England's song here, New England getting set to get us restarted here. Time is running. We may have a bit of referees time at the end of this. Still a second half to go. Not a lot of time in these 20-minute halves. These teams have to get going. Connolly hangs it up in the air. Ball comes down to Great Lakes. They're going to be on offense again. Well, New England Independence White have not been in this part of the field too much. Need to really make something happen. They're playing a lot of defense. On defense again and penalize Great Lakes. Take the ball. Quick. They're going to go quick. They want to play. Here come the Thunderbirds. Thunderbirds just inside.
That's
halfway.
That's Easterling again.
The try scorer. Nice hole opens up and a little break there for Bautista St. Bonnet.
Wow.
St. Bonnet, a talented player, gets through, keeps it going, gets the ball up there to Niamunda. Niamunda has to go to ground, in and over it come the Independence White, but there's a penalty advantage against them for that. Nice break, ball down into Peters' hands. Clay Peters is just a couple meters out. There they are, try awarded. We will get that jersey number for you. It looks like Clay Peters touching that one down, but well-worked try, quick penalty move, off they went.
Yeah, they went quick. They were never back 10. Didn't matter.
See the try score right there. Very happy with where he's at. Marion University, history major out of Avon, Indiana. The senior touching down here for this Thunderbirds team. Defending champions looking strong so far.
Should be an easy one for Jack Phillips after he slotted that other one.
Yeah, last one just a bit more of an angle. See how he does with this other kick. Hangs that one high. It is going to slide just inside, so 14-0. Thunderbirds in the lead here. Good lead. Nice lead here for this Great Lakes team, and he's short in half. Chip, very important to get these points. Independence White, get us going again. Hang that one up, well taken again by the Great Lakes. Great Lakes starting to get their tail feathers up. Short one there, there's a runner outside if they can get it there.
They've got room out there.
Looks like Bautista St. Bonnet again.
He's running cross field.
He's found some space in the middle. Off
Lovely tackle.
That's Easterling. Ball up to Mulea. Chips it down inside the 22. Is it going to roll? Did it go inside or outside? Assistant referee.
It went about. They're coming back all the way. That was a beautiful tackle by Nguyen there. He was left on an island, and he made an absolutely superb round the laces open field tackle. Yeah, he ran cross field there, and the space opened up. Again, that's Easterling, but that tackle was absolutely textbook.
Penalty here. Deciding what to do are the Great Lakes Thunderbirds. Thunderbirds have called for a scrum, want to isolate some players in the middle of the field, open it up for this dangerous back line. We'll see what Phillips has cooked up for this next play.
Easterling's must have had a big breakfast or something. Maybe he had the special. He's certainly come out on fire here, and even though he ran cross field, he sought out the gap, and had it not been for that tackle, he was home.
Ball coming in here from Donald, the grad student at the University of Louisville. Three-time MAC All-American. Ball here coming down the right-hand side. Great Lakes Thunderbirds take that one to deck. Players in over for New England Independent White, but they're going to come out to the left-hand side here, back into Mulea's hands. You see some of these same names coming out of my mouth right now. Really coming to the fore early are some of the fantastic players on this Thunderbirds team. Looking forward to having a good weekend are the Thunderbirds. They've taken the ball down the right-hand side. They've shape set up across the field. They're going to go to this first set of forwards there. We're looking to come back through, out the back through Couch, but he takes it into contact. Now it's into Phillips' hands. Phillips runs a little sideways, head on the air, decides to keep it on his own. Two teammates from Kentucky. Ball comes across. Dardis. Haven't seen much of Dardis yet. Ball tapped out that side, playing side to side here, back in the try scorer's hands. That's Clay Peters. Ball up to Mulea.
Yeah, a little bit helter-skelter. Great Lakes just need to just carefully put this ball deep into this red zone here. They don't need to hurry.
Colby Seiler gets it down there. They go out the back. They've got some runners looking for the space here. They get into Niamunda's hands. Niamunda has a number of defenders, but he's looking at that line. They get it to Easterling, and Easterling is going to score a brace. The Cardiff Wales-born player scores two, and late in this first half, Great Lakes Thunderbirds extend their lead.
Yeah, well, he's Johnny on the spot, but his name's Jacob, so I guess we'll have to call him Jacob on the spot. He's certainly been involved in the action. But it was number 30 that made the real foray into the teeth of the defence, and he just got it out to Easterling. He's been in support very well, Easterling, so far. Yeah, it was Niamunda that made the telling break, and he looked for his support players. I've been very impressed with the fact that Great Lakes have been using the whole width of the field. They've got it out to the wings a couple of times, and they've really stretched the New England white defence. But once you've already stretched the defence, you don't really need to go helter-skelter and go fast. All you need to do then is just kind of put your stamp on it. This one, he might have hooked it.
Yeah, Phillips misses one, so not perfect on the day, but still tremendous so far. Phillips been with the boot and directing this offense. So it's going to be another kickoff here late. Minute on the game clock. There could be a little bit of referee's time here. See Sean Murphy out of Boston College, the captain, talking to the referee. We're going to get ourselves underway in just a second here. Independence white. Go a little longer this time inside the 22.
Nicely taken there. Unfortunately,
bit of a mistake from Great Lakes, one of the few. So we're going to come for a scrum here. Opportunity for Independence white. But as you said, Chip, they've been under a bit of pressure in the scrum, so need to get clean ball here.
Yeah, I think the player there was admiring the catch by the Great Lakes player. He went, wow, that was such a lovely catch, and then he wasn't expecting the ball to be passed to him. He was still in admiration phase. Here's a chance here for New England to get some points on the board just before the half. Give them something to feel good about.
Coming up after this is going to be Pacific Coast versus the Midwest on this field. Dancing and stepping is Connolly, Jack Connolly. They're about 4 meters out, are New England white. Going to the pick and go game right here, looking to keep it tight. Ball up into the hands of Church. Joseph Church takes it in. We have a penalty advantage from the referee for New England. Could be 3 points to get away with, but they want the 5 or the 7. Referee's going to stop it and hold it up here. We'll see what their decision is. They're going to go quickly. Ball up and in. Is he in the try zone? A referee right there, but ball's alive. Player in, looking to power that one over. We'll see who gets there. Off to the left. Good defense from the Thunderbirds. Independence white looking for this one. Ball's going to go back there to Modi Abdel Salam. Abdel Salam puts it wide. There's some defense
little grubber
right there on Connolly. Puts a little chip through. Ball rolls. Is it still alive? Referee, assistant referee conferring. Abdel Salam wants a call, but it looks like it's going to be goal line drop out here for the Thunderbirds.
Yeah, very difficult to get a grubber in with these dead ball areas being so scant. They're only about 7 meters deep, and a grubber was probably not the best option there. Could have kept the ball in hand.
Yeah, Kirkland has it. Tries to run over his opposite and does. He's running Kirkland. Kirkland looking for the line there. Kevin Kirkland. They're about 4 meters out again. Do they go to the pick and go game? Do they look a little wider? They get it up to Concannon. Concannon is right at the line. Concannon's over the line. Is it going to be held up again? Referee says indeed it is. We're running at a time. We're a minute and a half into extra time. The referee is going to call for halftime. That is 19-0. Great Lakes defending champion Thunderbirds over Independence white. End of the first half. End of the first game, of this NCR All-Star Weekend. We're going to step aside for a minute. It's going to be a 5.5 time. We'll be back with second half action in just a few.
our game, we play with our hearts. We don't play with sticks, bats, or gloves. We don't wear shoulder pads or helmets. We keep playing when it hurts. And we leave everything on the field. What we wear must be built for our game.
Let's get ready. Major League Rugby is now.
This is the moment we waited for. Everything you want is right here. We gon' give them what they came for. We gon' take it up from last year.
The Rugby Network is giving you all the free MLR content you want, live and on demand. Never miss a hit, never miss a try, never miss your team. MLR on TRN. Never miss a match.
Rugby is all about feeling. The feeling when you crouch, when you bind, when you set. The feeling when you go into that first defender. The feeling when you make that first tackle. The feeling when you take that first hit. We are that feeling. We are contact. We are Rhino.
Welcome back to Silverbacks Stadium. It is National Collegiate Rugby's All-Stars. Collegiate Rugby All-Stars Men's National Shield Challenge 2025. Defending champions, the Great Lake Thunderbirds, lead the New England Independence White 19-0. You see Great Lakes right there getting ready to go again. John Broger with Chip Burnside. Chip, very strong first half from this Thunderbirds team.
Yeah, after they made a couple of mistakes early, a few little penalties against them, but the important part about the first half was that they controlled the possession. When New England had it, they had a couple of missed throws to the line out, just a couple of little errors that they weren't able to maintain possession. Great Lakes had the ball in hand, but I like the way that Great Lakes got the ball wide. I think both wingers have touched the ball. Certainly the fullback has definitely been involved in the action. And of course, Easterling's been everywhere. I think I saw him under there at halftime selling hot dogs.
He's been a busy boy, Easterling, so far. We're going to have New England Independent White is going to be kicking this one off. It is referee Danny O'Shea with Chris Gower and Jan Engelbrecht are going to be the assistant referees. I want to make sure I give them their proper due. O'Shea having a good game. Of course, Dean Jorgensen, the mean man, doing all of the work on the outside on disciplinary stuff. Ball comes back to New England Independence White. Trying to get things going. Would have been a good conversation. Conley moves it across field. They're going to need to spark something pretty quick. Big hit comes in right there from Mulea.
Yeah, he got set up there. He threw that ball down. It was hospital pass, as we would call it.
Ball coming out to a waiting pot of forwards from New England Independence White. They are lining him up right here, using some forward pods just to punch. Concannon waiting for this one. Ball comes to Concannon. He heads back inside. So ball winds up just about where it was, but referee O'Shea is going to penalize Great Lakes. No, Great Lakes has been penalized just a bit more. I mean, they're ahead on the scoreboard, but picking up more penalties would be a concern for their coaches going later on into the tournament, Chip.
Yeah, you can always correct penalties. Just a couple of minor ones. The referee's been a little pedantic here at 9 o'clock in the morning.
Ball back outside the 22. It's not going to find touch. Hanging one up in the air, putting some pressure on Abdel Salam there. Back of their own 40-meter line, New England Independent White. Going to have to get this ball going a bit loose. But off they go. Another waiting set of forwards. Need some ball transfers there to work the ball at the back potentially. Richard King takes that one in. Players just a bit isolated there. So they're going to come out the back. They're going to look for the cross kick.
Kick
Is it going
pass
to work?
action
It's going to
here.
come down into the hands of a waiting player there in Eric Ackleitner out of Brown University. And have it come all the way across is Abdel Salam. Middle of the field they go, looking to get some runners, not getting some distance. Connor Willett going through the phases, but need to get a bit of momentum here. That ball may have been knocked forward, or referee O'Shea has his hand out for a knock-on advantage. Great Lakes happy to take advantage of it as they can. Phillips takes that one in, and they knock it on. So we're going to go back to the first one. It's going to be a scrum here for the Great Lakes Thunderbirds.
Yeah, New England just seem like they don't quite know what they want to do in attack here. And yeah, the referee was playing advantage for that earlier. It was a bit of a loose pass, and Connolly had a hard time corralling it.
Yeah, Independence White just working their way across the field a little bit, not getting a ton to go forward. Phil Ciccarelli out of UMass and Stephen Diamantopoulos out of UMass Lowell, coaches of this New England Independence White side. Just a second for a player to get repaired here. We're going to have a scrum to Great Lakes. Thunderbirds, another attacking opportunity. They've done well inside the 40-meter line, such as they are right now.
Yeah, I love a good split here. Obviously, they can go left or right. We've got Jack Phillips there standing directly behind the scrum. He'll bark out instructions to Donlan as to which way he's headed.
Referee O'Shea whistles it up, wants a nice stable set here.
I like that left-hand side. And maybe even Dardis comes across there and helps out. Yeah, they do go left.
Back the other way to Phillips. Phillips has a runner coming on an in angle there. Niamunda gets the ball away. They are off to the races here inside the 22. They're going to recycle this one. Good work. They've been getting this go forward there. All the players like Seiler. You see Seiler making a big run. He has taken a couple of tacklers with him every time he's had the ball. Donlan has a hold of it. Back to the left-hand side he comes. Nice pass there to Niamunda. Little pick and go down the left-hand side. Can they find the line? They've been going just a little wider compared to that pick and go game. Bautista St. Bonnet has a hold of it. St. Bonnet bounces off one.
It's a try.
Gets to the try line, and Bautista St. Bonnet, the number 8 out of Thomas More University from Tigre, Argentina, has scored a try here to open up this second half.
Yeah, they explored that blind side again, but once they got it over here to St. Bonnet, he bounced off 1, 2, 3 tacklers, and then the last tackler would have had to get underneath the ball, which he couldn't do. He had momentum at that stage. New England just need to take away a few positives here. They need to just get the ball in hand, not try to be desperate with the ball in hand. Just try to build some phases and see if they can get something positive to go into their next game.
Phillips gets himself back on the positive side, puts another 2 points through there. So New England Independent White going to be kicking that one off. Remember, after this, we have Midwest versus Pacific Coast coming up on Stadium Field. There's 2 outside fields as well. All this action on Stadium Field on the Rugby Network all weekend. NCR's great All-Star Weekend. Next weekend is the Women's All-Star Tournament, same place. Ball down to Niamunda.
It's a nice kick.
It goes across midfield, rolls in a touch. It's going to be an Independence White line out, or just inside their own half.
Very nice kick. They're right in front of us here. Right underneath the speaker that is pounding in our ears.
Speaker. Ball to come in here. Independent White needs some points on the board, down 25-0. Bant.
We'll see if he straightened out that throw.
The Endicott grad student ball is in straight. Back to Church. Here they're going to try to get it going through Concannon. Nice break from the big fella. He's got one more to get by, and it does not get taken down there by Zubiri. Off to the right-hand side. Pick off, well read. Back the other way they go. What can they make happen, Great Lakes? That looked like Dardis takes it into contact. Ball up in the air. Little chip forward. Here come the Great Lakes. They've turned this ball around. It's a foot race. They also have a race against the back of the try zone. The referee is going to award that one. Another try here for Great Lakes. They have sealed this one up. That looks like Zubiri.
Yeah, that was a very, very quick transition into attack there. New England had the ball. It was a bit of a sloppy pass. Well read by Darden. Then there was a grubber kick. Ooh. Yeah, might have been a bit doubtful if he got that ball down inside the...
Give him a try for effort at this point. That was a tremendous play
there. He did get there first, that's for sure.
Zubiri, talented player.
Yeah, it was Johnny Dardis that made the initial break into the play, and now he's got some rug burn, I think. He's limping off.
They can roll the substitutes in at this point. About 12 minutes to go in this second half. All Great Lakes on the scoreboard so far. Phillips doesn't hit that one from a tough angle.
Yeah, but he strikes it very well. And he's getting lots of kicking practice in here early on a Saturday morning.
Certainly is. New England White looking to get some offensive work going. Gonna restart this one. High hanging kick there just outside the 22. Great Lakes put that ball back.
Charge
Block. Concannon has been around for these last few minutes. Playing very... Oh, sorry, that's Naven Couch. No, excuse me, it is Concannon. Looking at the wrong set there. Even us broadcasters get confused early in the morning. The senior at UMass from Franklin, Massachusetts. Blocked that kick. Very well done. It's going to be a line out for Independence White just outside the 22. Opportunity to put some points on the board, get something out of this game.
Yeah, Concannon's played well. Nice little charge down there. Of course, once you have a charge down, and it's going to be everyone's onside, and it's no knock on when you charge down a kick like that. But he basically smothered that kick. Excellent work by him. Got a new thrower into the line out.
Yeah, Joseph Harris in. Senior out of University of Vermont, the Catamount. Drive that one back. It winds up in the hands of Great Lakes. It's been all Great Lakes. This one ripped away by New England White. So opportunity here. Need a bit to go forward. Get the ball up in the hands of Richard King. King gets the ball to the middle of the field. Looks like we may have a pick and go just to get things started here, and we are not. We're going to get the ball out. Down this left-hand side. Looking for some more runners. They find Joseph Church out of University of Rhode Island. Ball out the back there to Connolly. Connolly has some runners. He shows, gets rid of the ball, gets it to...
Yeah, he delayed that pass just a little bit. He either needed to attack that gap or pass it sooner. And what happened was he was kind of in two minds there, number 22. Eventually passed it to the guy when he was well covered. I would have probably made that guy tackle me and seen if I could go over myself there. Make the defender make a decision.
Just waiting for a ball to come in here. Great Lakes going to have a line off that knock on deep inside their own zone. It was an Omelveni pass from the Coast Guard Academy that just went forward there. Is it a Dana Point, California? This is hometown. In New London at the U.S. Coast Guard Academy. Referee O'Shea happy for the moment.
Yeah, when you pass them to someone who's already covered, at that stage you're better off to take the tackle and have that player ruck over the ball and recycle the ball. Don't try to score on every possession.
Great Lakes. Independence White trying to put them under a bit of pressure here, and they are. But they can get the ball away. Great Lakes going to run from inside their own zone. Happy to go from anywhere. They've got an advantage here. They've been a high tackle, penalty advantage. As the ball comes out, looking down that side, Easterling, does he have 70 meters in him? He does not. He's going to get that one away. Ball just a little behind, spilled forward, rolls in a touch. Should be a decision here for Independent White, whether they want to scrum or a lineout.
Yeah, Easterling is, it's a disappearing art, being in support of the ball carrier, and Easterling seems to be able to have the happy knack of being around the ball. So kudos to him.
Scrum coming here for Independence White. Time working against them. 9 minutes roughly on the stadium clock. Could be a little bit of referee's time here. Referee, the ultimate judge of the time at some point. We're in pool play. This men's All-Stars here at Silverback Stadium. All weekend on the Rugby Network, National Collegiate Rugby, bringing you this wonderful event as Independence White just inside the Great Lakes half. Independence White going to get that ball away. Dropped, however, unlucky, unable to get that one going.
Well, the halfback was well under pressure. He did very well to get the ball out, but the pass was just a smidge low because of the pressure being exerted upon him by the Great Lakes halfback. He may have even got a hand on it there as the pass went out.
Great Lakes, another attacking opportunity here. Time winding down. They'll take a break. They play 3 games on Stadium Field today. They look to go wide. Zubiri has it again. Zubiri looking for a switch back in, hangs onto it, chips it ahead. This one is going to roll to the back of the try zone, and it may have been touched down by a Great Lakes player there. It was indeed. Ball just took a funny bounce, came back in, and try is awarded here to Great Lakes. Just hard luck there on the Independence that time.
Yeah, he might want to have a future in golf. He put a little bit of backspin on that grubber kick. The ball was definitely going to go dead, as what the New England player thought. But instead, the ball stopped right as before it was going to roll over the dead ball line, much to Nguyen's chagrin. And it was... number 13 for Great Lakes.
Jack Eberly out of the University of Louisville touches that one down.
He did the right thing. He kept chasing, even though that ball looked like for all money it was going dead.
Mwans Joseph I, the senior from Wheeling, will take a shot at this. He was on the NCR Tour of France last year. Lines this one up. Getting ready to approach. Referees trying to keep these conversions about 60 seconds. That one gets pushed to the right-hand side, but 36-0. Great Lakes extending their lead here in this first pool match. The rest of their pool, they'll play Mid-Atlantic and Tri-State Foundry today. Independence set to restart again. Bit of a tough early matchup here for this Independence White team. A long kick inside the 22, down into the hands of Great Lakes. See what they decide to do. They're going to come out to the right-hand side. Nice steps there. Good work going forward. That's Eberly, the try scorer. Down it goes at Donlin. Replacements in now for this Great Lakes team. Will use their full roster wisely all weekend, I'm sure. Nice pass. Well, I'm not sure I call it nice out the back there, but it went out the back and gets picked off. Eventually there, it's in Independence White hands. That slowed it down. It gave it away. Wofford gets that ball up in his hands.
Yeah, well read by Wofford. That pass was a bit of a looper.
Ball down to the ground. Great Lakes opportunity here. They're going to put it back right to their own post. Going to go for that big kick there through Phillips. Ball bounces back over Joseph Nguyen. Nguyen right at halfway. Tries to step a couple players. Puts a pass away. Was knocked on somewhere according to referee O'Shea.
Yeah,
First by Great Lakes. So it'll be a scrum here for New England Independence White.
Never a good idea to try to pass the ball as you're falling. It's too late at that stage. Hold on to it. Set up the ruck. It's a late arriving crowd here in Atlanta. I thought LA was bad.
Ball in here from New England White. Abdel Salam. Ball away a little closer this time to make this happen. They try to come out wide. They've got a 2-on-2. Nguyen tries to step. Nguyen gets taken down.
This time he just takes it down into contact, recycles the ball.
Looking for a break, looking for an offload, rolls the ball into touch. We're going to come back for a penalty. Offsides against Great Lakes. Opportunity here for Independent White. Little gamesmanship there from Phillips. Tried to go for a quick line out when there's a penalty going the other direction. Independent White running at a time. 2 minutes on the game clock. Stadium clock, like I said, could be a little bit of referee's time coming in. Ball's going to come in here again from Joseph Harris.
Yeah, the New England White line, it hasn't been working at a high level. Maybe they work on that for the next game.
Connor Willett, the senior out of Norwich, given the instructions there, disrupted again. Willett has it in his hands. Players trying to come in over from Great Lakes. They will recycle. They have some runners. A little bobble there from Minahane, but able to take it safely into contact. Trying to run again out to that side. There's Concannon. Can't find room this time. Has had a couple of good adventures with the ball. There's some room should they get it out here. Ball in, looking a little passer to Willett. Willett, the big boy, is going to keep that one in the field of play. Abdel Salam is going to get that out to Minahane. Patrick Minahane. Ball coming back across. Abdel Salam is going to keep working the side. They get the ball to Ackleitner. Ackleitner goes in, player in and over on it, but penalty advantage coming from the referee. Referee O'Shea sees that. They get the ball up to Richard King. King down to the ground. Abdel Salam starting to move quick here. They've got a one-on-one isolated. Can they get through? Ackleitner can't find it this time.
Yeah, good tackle there.
Willett going to come off the back. Just gains a couple meters, but gets it reset. They're going to stick with this pick-and-go game. It is Independent White. See players just queued up there from Great Lakes. Looking for the line. Can they find it? A referee says indeed they do. A little bit late, but Concannon, a well-deserved try right there. Great work piling over the line for Concannon. The Franklin, Massachusetts native gets 5 points here at the NCR Collegiate Rugby All-Stars weekend.
Yeah, good reward for Concannon. He's probably been the pick of the New England White players. He's been on the run. He's made a couple of tackles, and he gets a try.
New England White step up for this one. There's no time in the stadium clock. We'll see if there's time for another restart. Referee O'Shea. Kick just slides to the left side of the post there. Referee spots it, and referee O'Shea is going to whistle us for the end of this one. Great Lakes at Thunderbirds over at New England Independent White, 36-5. That is your first game of the day here on Stadium Field. 10 a.m. Eastern, we're going to have the Midwest Barbarians versus the Pacific Coast Grizzlies. We're just going to step aside. We'll be back on the hour with the next matchup. Stick with us.
Let's get ready. Major League Rugby is now.
This is the moment we waited for. Everything you want is right here. We gon' give them what they came for. We gon' take it up from last year.
The Rugby Network is giving you all the free MLR content you want, live and on demand. Never miss a hit, never miss a try, never miss your team. MLR on TRN. Never miss a match.
Since 1979, we've been searching for perfection. We've been thinking, sketching, and designing. We've been building, assembling, and strengthening. We've been cutting, shaping, and painting. We've created strength and beauty time and again. Our machines are made for one thing: the perfect hit. We are the crouch. We are the bind. We are the set. We are the squeeze. We are the hit. We are Rhino, home of the scrum.
In our game, we play with our hearts. We don't play with sticks, bats, or gloves. We don't wear shoulder pads or helmets. We keep playing when it hurts. And we leave everything on the field. What we wear must be built for our game.
In our game, we play with our hearts. We don't play with sticks, bats, or gloves. We don't wear shoulder pads or helmets. We keep playing when it hurts. And we leave everything on the field. What we wear must be built for our game.